Chicago, make some noise. Not now, but right now, for the hardest working comedian I know. Give it up for my little brother, Preacher Lawson.
I'm so glad to be here in Chicago. Yes. And not the wintertime. Wow, bro, I don't like that at all. Last time I was here, I was like, I think it was like February or something like that, and it was way too cold, man. And I hate telling people from Chicago it's cold, because they're like, no, it's not. It was cold like a month ago. It's cold now, okay? I can see my breath, I win. As soon as I got off the plane, my whole body got ashy immediately. That's not supposed to happen. You ain't supposed to change races as soon as you... I was on a show called America's Got Talent. I was on there. All right, cool. You seen it? Okay. Yeah. I was on Champions. I was on season 12. That's why. Who seen me on season 12, though? Who seen me on season... Okay. Who voted for me, though? Who voted for what? Yeah, all right, not enough time. Because I lost to a 12-year-old ventriloquist, y'all. She didn't open her mouth the whole time. You will never know what it feels like to lose $1 million to somebody that still has chores. You'll never know that feeling. She believe in cooties. She got money now. People ask me still, you still talk to Darcy? Bro, she's 14 now. No, I'm not talking. What am I going to hey, Darcy, how was school? Like, I'm not talking to... I'm a grown man. And she beat me, so I hate her. Why would I communicate with someone I hate, man? Don't hate Darcy, she's an angel. She is. So is the devil, okay? Now, and listen, this is my thing. I don't even care that I didn't lose, for real. I don't think you can lose on that show. I mean, I did not lose. Y'all know who I am, so that's cool right there. You know what I mean? I think that's great. Yeah, man. I did win. I won because y'all know me. I was homeless 2.5 years ago, far from that now. I got money now. I got way more friends and family members than I remember. You know, I got, on the show, Tyra Banks licked my face. I think I'm doing okay. That's right. I still haven't showered on this side, and I never will. She licked my face, y'all. I licked her hand first, right? She was interviewing me. And I was like, I can't believe it's you, Tyra Banks. And she was like, yeah, it's me. And she puts her hand out. She's like, you can pinch my hand to see if I'm real. Matter of fact, you can kiss it. And I was like, kiss it? Pfft. Because I don't know when I'm going to get this opportunity again. So I'm like, this is my chance. She started laughing. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I'm not going to jail. You laugh, that's consent. And so, before I went on stage, right? She was interviewing me. She was interviewing me. She's like, you ready to do this? I was like, I'm ready to do this. She was like, go get him, Tiger. I was like, funny you called me a tiger, because I'm feeling great, like the cereal. And I was walking on stage, and you know how the judges, they started asking you all these random questions, like, hey, preacher, what's your favorite color? You got a girlfriend? And at the time, I had a girlfriend. So I was like, yeah, man, she cool. I do my performance. I get off stage. Tyra Banks waiting for me. She mad, right? She was like, why would you let me lick your face on national television, preacher? And you got a girlfriend. And I replied, I let you lick my face, Tyra, because you're Tyra. Why would I not let Tyra Banks lick my face? If my girl had a chance for Drake to lick her face and she turned it down, I'm dumping her, because I don't want to date anybody that's stupid. Are you serious? Crazy. That's right. I'm not even gay. If I had a chance for Drake to lick my face, I am dressing up like an ice cream cone. You don't understand, okay? He about to get all this. That sounds weird. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? I feel like there's certain opportunities you don't just want to pass up, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I love that show. I love it, man. I love being recognized. First time I ever got recognized, 3 years ago. Walking the Walgreens, it was like 5 people. They were like, yo, Preacher, what's up, man? How you doing? When you clock in? Because I work there. But listen, not much longer, you know what I mean? It's going great. You know, I went to Walmart one time, I got recognized. It was so cool, man. There was a kid in line, and he recognized me. I was getting cash back. All I needed was cash back. And he was like, oh my gosh, you Preacher Lawson? I was like, yeah, that's me. He's like, yeah, you're that guy who lost to Darcy. And I'm like, you could have stopped ahead of that. You didn't have to add that last part, but yeah, that's me. You know, he's like, can I get a picture? I was like, for sure you can get a picture, man. Took a picture with him, he was so hyped. He was like, thank you so much, Mr. Sir. And I was like, I don't even need anything. I just need cash back. So I was like, why don't I get him something? So I was like, hey man, you want some like candy or something? And he was like, yeah, because he's like, I'm a kid. Like, of course kids, no kid is actually, actually I'm doing keto right now when I can't do no bread or sugar. Like, they're not gonna do that, right? So I was like, you want some candy? He's like, yeah, I want some candy. Then I asked the mom for permission to buy him candy, because you can't just go up to a kid, hey little buddy, how you doing? You want some candy? Come my body. You know, it's just weird. And I didn't want to hurt nobody. So I was like, hey, Mom, is it okay if I get your son some candy? She gave me an attitude. She's like, is it before 7? I was like, what is he, a gremlin? I don't know what that means. Can he have some candy or not? She was like, he can have some candy. And I was like, all right. But she said some, she meant one. You can have one piece of candy, bro. And he was like, thank you so much. So he takes a Snickers and he puts on the conveyor belt. I turn around because I'm about to pay for it, right? Feeling good about myself. And I'm like, you know, I'm about to hook this kid up with some candy. You know what I mean? I feel like a good person right now. And then I hear a light thud, right? And I was like, what was that? And I turn back around, guess what I see? 2 Snickers on the conveyor belt. And I'm like, you know, hey, little stupid kid. You know, I just told you can have 1 piece of candy, you put 2 on there. He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, who did it, huh? Was it the Snicker monster? It was you, man. Quit playing with me. What is wrong with kids stealing these days, huh? First they take $1 million. Now, you're trying to take a Snickers from me. I said, put it back. He's like, it wasn't me. Then the mom was like, calm down. It wasn't him. It was me. And I was like, my bad. Then pick it up. I'm gonna pick that up real quick, and then she goes, I thought you said you were gonna pay for it. And I was like, I agreed to pay for 1. She's like, that's just 2. I was like, you know what 2 is? Not 1, okay? So that's you right there, you know? Then she like, just do it. I was like, just do nothing. No, I don't owe you any candy, right? And then she tried to seduce me after she was already rude to me, right? She tried to seduce, she was like, hey, well, you know, well, maybe if you buy the candy, maybe I'll give you my number. And I was like, what do you mean by maybe though? You know, she was like, I'll think about it. I was like, if I'm being totally honest, right? You ain't even 2 Snickers fine, okay? Like, she could have got away with black licorice, cough drops, that cinnamon fire candy nobody like, but she ain't 2 Snickers fine. Like, she looked like me, you understand? Now, I don't think I'm the most attractive woman. Like, she looked like she was almost fine, like she was going through a sex machine, and halfway through, it just stopped working. Like, she looked like if you throw Beyonce in the microwave and press popcorn twice. That's what she looked like. I got one more. So she looked like if God was like, I'm gonna make the most perfect human being ever. And then Jesus interrupted God and was like, Daddy! He's like, what you need? Jesus. It made me drop another one. Yeah, man, it's cool, man. I love traveling, doing comedy. I think it's so cool. I think it's a lot of fun. Get to be in Chicago, you know what I mean? Yeah. Bipolar weather. I got to be in Phoenix. Phoenix is too hot for life. Now, have y'all been to Phoenix? Why is it that hot? If I lived in Phoenix, I would try to go to hell just to cool off. Like, that's how hot Man, I went there, I was so arrogant. I was like, I don't care how hot it is. I don't even get sunburns. And then Phoenix was like, challenge accepted. It is so hot. I was white 3 weeks ago, you understand? I was like, why do I keep getting pulled over? You know, it's so weird now. You know, so all of a sudden, it started happening. And I did a show in St. Augustine, Florida. That was cool, man. St. Augustine, Florida is the oldest city in America. A lot of people don't know that for some reason. It's the oldest city in America. Another fun fact about St. Augustine is the people that first lived there still do. So many old people, oh my gosh. That's like heaven's waiting room, you know, everyone there is old. Yeah, man, it's also where they grow white people. There's no black people there at all. We're like unicorns. My shadow ain't even black in St. Augustine, Florida. There's 3 black people there. That's not even true, there's 2, because I left. There's 2 black people, and they are ancient. Like when I was performing there was 1 black lady in the front row. She was super old, looked like the last survivor of Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad, right? And she didn't even laugh at me. She was just looking at me mad the whole time. Like, why are you mad, ma'am? You should be happy. You're free now. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. You know? You can laugh at white people. I can say that, okay? My best friend, black. Okay, I'm good. I got a black cousin, so. Just saying she was old. She was like 90. She had braces on. It's like, for what? Like, a little too late now. Like, who you trying to look sexy for? Jesus? Because that's who you about to meet, okay? Like, who wore braces on fake teeth? You don't think it's weird that someone ordered dentures with gaps in it or something? That's weird. Whatever. Just saying she was old. I don't know if she was like 90 for real. I don't know. I don't like guessing women's ages because I'm a genius. I'm not stupid. It's a trap, ain't it? Yeah. You don't guess a woman's age, especially someone younger. They flip out. You could be close to their age. They still flip out. What you like, 25 or something? 25? Are you serious? Do I really look at all 25? I'm 24. Like, shut up. That was close enough. Older women, as long as you're within the same century, they're fine. Like, they don't even care anymore. You be like, after the moon landing, you such a gentleman. Oh my God. So now. Way out here, you know? Right? And dudes, we try to act like we don't care, right? But we care. I know I care. I know I'm getting older, right? I know I'm getting older because when I was younger, people used to tell me all the time, don't worry about it, preacher. You got your whole life ahead of you. You know what they tell me now? You still got time. That's what they tell me. I guess it's one dude's age. This is how I know men care about your age as being guessed, because I went to the bathroom and I guess this dude's, okay, well, let me explain. That I'm just not kicking down doors. How old are you? And I'm not doing that, right? What happened was I went to use the restroom because I drank a coffee earlier that day. I don't know if y'all drink coffee, but I don't normally drink coffee. And when I do, I feel great. I'm like, man, I'm so energized and I feel alert and why don't I drink more coffee? And then my booty's like, this is why. And it snuck up on me. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, you know what I mean? You ever do, like, you got a sauce on your way? You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom, right? I went to the bathroom, and it was weird because I went to you ever go to a public restroom and you knock on the stall to see if someone's in there, right? I knocked on the stall, the guy inside said, it's open. I don't know what he expected me to do, scoot on over, like it was weird, right? So I went to the next stall, right? And I went to the next, you ever go to, like, use the bathroom and you think you only gotta pee and then you get there, your body's like, nah, son, we got more work to do. And I destroyed that bathroom. I couldn't breathe for 11 seconds. I lost brain cells. I was like, why is my arm in the toilet? It was so big. Anyway, so when I got there, it was an automatic toilet, right? I hate automatic anything. I hate automatic toilets. I hate automatic lights. It's stupid. Why do y'all have automatic lights in the bathroom? That don't make any sense. You'll be in the bathroom getting your groove on, and the lights just shut off. You're like, oh, snap! I can't stay. You over there throwing toilet paper to get the sensor to go off. It's so annoying. And this stupid automatic toilet, people like them. Oh, they flush automatically. Oh, cool. You don't know when, okay? Right? It's like a Russian roulette for your booty. I don't like that, right? So, you ever have a good automatic toilet? You're like, man, I finally got a good one. I can move a little bit, adjust, get a better squeeze. And then the toilet's like, oh, snap. Are you getting enough from the toilet? Blood! This is a bidet at this point, you know? That's right. So annoying. So I use the bathroom, and I'm walking out. I'm walking out to wash my ass because I'm not a nasty, right? Actually, it's because someone else was in the bathroom, because if I was by myself, I'd have been out on that. Yo, you ever use the bathroom and you about to leave, someone walks in, you're like, I gotta wash my ass now. So they don't know the truth. Yeah, I just play. I always wash my hands. Anyway, so I'm walking out to wash my hands, and then the dude in the other stall, he just kind of slides out the bathroom, right? I'm like, what is this dude doing? So I greeted him. I was like, hey, man, how are you? Grown man. He goes, I'm doing great. It's my birthday. I was like, that was weird. But happy birthday, sir. How old are you? He's still grown at this point. He goes, guess how old I am. I'm like waiting on backup dancers to pop out the other stalls at this point. Guess how old he is. I was like, I'll guess how old you are. I'm not dumb, though. I'm not dumb, all right? If someone looks like they're over 50, guess what this is a tight jacket. All right, so. All right, anyway, so he was like, guess how old I am. I'm not dumb. If you look like you're over 50, guess what I do? I guess 10 years younger to make you feel good. I don't guess 5, I guess 10 years younger. I lie. He looked like he was around 50, so I was like, how old are you, sir? We like, I don't know, 40 or something? Then he was like, how'd you know? And I was like, dang, like, oh. Like, what do you eat? Cigarettes? Like, why do you look like that? You look so, how many kids do you have? He's like 11. I was like, that's why you look like that. If you ever see anybody with a bunch of kids but they look amazing, it's because they don't take care of their kids, okay? They are not stressing out. Like my dad probably looked the same age as me because I never met him, so he probably looks like 28. That's weird that you clap for that, bro. That was kind of weird that hey, daddy, go on. That's not something you clap for. Look, man, I don't care. Some people grow up with 2 sucky parents, right? I grew up with one amazing mom, so I feel blessed, man. Yeah. Is she crazy? A little bit. But you gonna be crazy raising 4 kids. Like, I used to hate my dad growing up. I'm like, when I see him, I'm gonna punch him in his face. I hate him. Can't believe he left. Then after a while, I was like, I get it. I got why he left. I'm not even mad he left now. You know, I'm mad he didn't take me with him. I'm like, you knew? What kind of father? Just leave your son. No, I'm joking. My mom was great. Mom was great. My mom raised 4 kids on her own, 4 kids, and 3 boys, 1 girl. And the one girl is disabled. She got cerebral palsy. So that was a struggle in itself because, like, she learns differently. She has 1 leg longer than the other, so she limps when she walks. So, kids aren't mean, but they just say whatever that comes to their head, right? They just be like, why you walk like that? What's wrong with your leg? You a pimp? They just say whatever. And you can't just hit a kid, you can't get caught hitting a kid. You gotta put into a game. Let's play tag. Do it! Do what you do. Gotta get creative. Yeah, man, my mom was strict growing up. She was super strict. We couldn't watch Batman growing up. Halloween was the devil's birthday, right? She couldn't have squirt guns. She like, squirt guns are too much like guns. I'm like, I don't think you ever had a gun before, Mom. Like, no one's gonna rob you with a super soaker. Like, give me all the money, woman, or your makeup is gone. Like, that's not her thing. That's stupid. She used to wash her mouth out with soap for saying cuss words in the house. I'm not talking about this jail soap you could just rub. I'm talking about that, you know what I mean? The one you can't breathe with for saying cuss words in the house. You know cuss words? Like shut up, dang it, stupid, not cuss words. Let me say a real cuss word. Well, I wish I would say a real cuss word, all right? Now, that's an automatic beatdown. You don't even got to be related to my mom to get whooped for cussing in her house. My best friend growing up, his name was Red, like the color. His name used to be Fred. He cussed in front of my mom. She beat the F out of him. And then... I like how y'all just applauded child abuse, but whatever. Beat them kids! All right, let's go. Mom is great, man. Mom, she would never flip out on us, though. She would never flip out on something in public. My My mom would not flip it. Some parents just lose it on their kids. My mom, if I was acting up in public, she would just hug me. That's all she would do. She would like, you just need some loving? That's all you need? He just needs some loving. Get you some love, boy. Come here. Come on. Come on, you trip. Come here. Come here. You want to die, little boy? I will kill you. Keep on acting up. I love you. All right. You done crying? You're all done. All right. Sometimes he need a hug, that's all he. My mom did some silly stuff. One time for my birthday, she bought me a race car bed, right? When I was in high school, so. I was like, it's not the kind of car I wanted, Mom. She got me a race car bed in high school. That's my mom right there, by the way. So like, am I lying? Thank you. All right, hold on. Did you not give me a race car bed in high school? It was high school. What are you talking about? She didn't give me a race car bed in high school. It was 100% high school. Yeah, she thought it was a good idea too. She was like, what do you want for your birthday? I was like, I don't even care, Mom, surprise me. Then she was like, surprise? And I was like, oh snap. This is stupid. You got me a race car bed in high school. Who the heck buys a 21-year-old a race car bed? Just that, man. No, I couldn't even bring my friends over. They make fun of me. Hey, preacher, how fast can you go to sleep? I'm like, shut up, bro. I'm corny. So annoying, man. I peed in that bed so many times. You have no idea. It was a lot. As a kid, you know, I'm just saying. I used to pee in the bed a lot. I used to wake myself up and pee in the bed, and I would just go back to sleep. I'd be like, too late now. It's already out there. Can't take it back, so it's like... I don't pee on myself anymore. Last time I peed on myself was about 3 weeks ago, and it was I was awake. I was in Nassau, Bahamas. Make some noise if you've been in Nassau, Bahamas. Make some noise. Hey, everybody that cheered, they got money. Go rob them. Anyway, so I couldn't afford to go. They flew me out. They put me in this super nice hotel. Behind the hotel, they had a water park, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? The water park. They had a 70-foot drop slide. 70-foot drop slide. I got to the top of that slide, and I peed on myself immediately, right? Not because I was scared. I'm not scared. I've been skydiving. I'm not scared of no 70-foot drop slide. I was peed on myself because I'm like, it's a water park, and I could probably get away with it, right? Halfway down, I'll just wash it away, you know? And for some reason, the ride shut down right before I got on. Yeah, it was like Saturday morning, the ride is shut down. I was like, why? He's like, we had an accident. I was like, you have no idea how right you are, actually. That's why I gotta go on so I can wash it away, you know? And he was like, wash what away? And I was like, never mind. And then he was like, why are you wet? And then I tried to play it off like he was dumb. I was like, what do you mean, why am I wet, bro? We're at a water park. Obviously, I went swimming earlier, and then I came here after I was done swimming. He's like, you went swimming? I was like, yeah. He's like, with one leg? And I was like, listen, man, like you act like you never tipped your toe in the pool real quick to see the temperature, man. I just did that with one leg. I was like, I wonder if it's cool or not for me to get in, right? And he's like, you peed on yourself. I'm like, how you know? He's like, because you're still peeing. I was like, you're right, because I still was. Whatever. It was one of them long morning pees. You ever do that? And you're like, there's a record right here. You know what I mean? I don't remember drinking this much water. All right. I'm the only one? All right, whatever. That was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore. All right. As a kid, yeah. I used to pee on myself. I love being a kid. When you're a kid, it's great. There's no bills. There's nap time. You win $1 million. You know, just great being a kid. I'm not mad. It's fine. But listen, I'm saying that nap time used to be a punishment. Ain't that crazy? Like we didn't want that then, but we want it now. What if you went to work late and your boss like, you're late for work, go to bed? You be like, for real? That's actually why I was late, because I was in bed. What if we got the same punishments we received as children, but we got them now, right? Like we get pulled over for speeding, and instead of the cop giving us a ticket, like he walk up to the car like, excuse me, you know how fast you were going? And then you're like, yeah, I was going 60. Oh, 60? in the 45 zone. Step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle and spread them. You've been going 60 in a 45. Oh, so what you're trying to tell me is, right, is that you seen the sign, but you don't want to listen. Okay. That's how my mom with me. I don't know how y'all got I like how half y'all laugh. And then, yeah, I like how half of y'all laughed, the other half was like, that was a high jump. That was pretty good. Surprise, I'm black. Okay, come on. Surprise, yeah, she can jump like that too, you know what I'm saying? You got whoopings as a kid? You got whoopings? What's the worst spanking you got with what? You don't remember, bro? That's child abuse, bro. You don't even... I was like, what's the worst whooping? What's my name? I know this. They tell it to me all the time. What if someone just walked in here right now while I'm putting on my belt? Like, what kind of show is going on right here? Thought it was a pastor on stage and he's getting naked. You don't remember what the worst thing you got whooped with? I'm gonna ask the black people next to you. Y'all know. All right. What's the worst whooping you got with what? A pan? Yo, how you get whooped with a pan? You do your homework, Jamal? I ain't doing nothing, Mom. Shut up. What? Like, I don't even know what you did. You deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, that's black. Yeah, see, one time my mom beat me with my brother, so I understand where you coming from. For real. She was mad at both of us. She was like, I'm gonna kill 2 stones with 1 bird. And then she got us. Shut up, y'all knew what I meant, okay? It don't matter where the stone or the bird or stuff is at. Same time, you got what I was saying. It don't matter. I'm not dumb. I'm not the dumb one in the family. Everybody got a dumb person in the family, and if you don't think so, it's you, all right? Just saying. Everybody got one dumb person. I like how you pointed to your sister. Like why would you point to this? She was like, it's you? Like, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's my brother Justin, obviously, right? Everyone knows he's the dumb one in the family. Anyway, so but this is the thing. My mom thinks I'm the dumb one in the family. And I know my mom thinks I'm the dumb one because when I was 8, she spelled out a word she didn't want me knowing. You know how some of y'all do your kids? No more drink for Timmy because he's about to go to BED. That's what my mom did with me. You know what she spelled out when I was 8? My name. She thought I was so dumb she could spell my name in front of me when I was 8 and I wouldn't know. In front of my brother who's dumb, right? She said, keep it a secret, Justin. Do not tell Preacher. And I'm sitting there like, that's me. My brother over there, Pre. Okay, carry the A, all right. Yo, Preacher, who the heck is Pikachu? Yeah, man. One time this man called me up crying about mom. He was crying. He's like, man, I'm so tired of mom, man. Giving me chores, telling me what time to come in the house. I'm running away. I'm like, you can't run away, Justin. He's like, why? I'm like, cuz, you're 29, okay? Like, that's moving out, you know what I'm saying? It's not even running away anymore. And I hope he does move out, because I hate sharing a room with him. It's really annoying. Like, this dude is always sleeping naked. I wouldn't even care if he slept naked if we had separate beds, but he always on my side of the race car bed. I'm like, man, this ain't no Uber pool. I feel like I should let y'all know I like women right now. All right, so I like women, all right? We have an older brother as well named Joshua. He likes women as well. He just likes men way more, you know what I'm saying? Because he gay. So we found out he was gay last year. That's not even true. We didn't find out he was gay last year. He just told us he was gay last year. We knew the whole time. We knew. It was so obvious to the point when he told me, I took it as disrespect. I'm like, how dumb do you think I am, bro? I grew up with you, man, and you played the clarinet. You know, like there were clues growing up. This is how he told us. We were having a family dinner. He took his cup and a fork. He was like, ting, ting, ting. I got something to tell y'all. I was like, what you gotta tell us, man? He started crying all over my shoulder. He like, I'm gay though. I'm like, first off, you getting your mascara all over me, man. Second off, I knew you was gay growing up, man. You had a diary. That's how I knew you was gay. I didn't even read it. The fact that you have, and I was like, gay? I already knew. Right? I never had a diary. I had a journal, but that's way different, okay? That's like, cause I done put dates. You can tell, man. I feel bad for him because as a kid, we all agreed girls had cooties, and he just stuck to what he believed in, you know what I mean? And he's a smart dude. He speaks 3 languages: Spanish, English, Japanese. Yeah, my mom speaks 4.5 languages: Spanish, English, French, Mandarin, Chinese, and a little bit of Italian. Yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I speak loudly, and got my master's. My grandma speaks 2 languages. She speaks English and in tongues all the time. Okay, you can't even talk to my grandma without her bringing up God. You know, she like, how you doing, baby? Oh, I'm doing good. Good? That's God with 2 O's. Hey! That's her the whole time. I don't like when she prays. She pray a little too long for me. You know, like, every time she about to pray, I'm like, oh, God. Even God looked down like, myself. Like, it just takes so long for the finish thing. Like, this is how spiritual my grandma is. If I got shot in the chest with a gun 8 times, instead of her calling the ambulance, she would get on her knees praying like, please, Lord Jesus, I get these 8 demons outside my grandbaby's chest. Let the Buddhas rise up, part waves from his chest, like Moses did the Red Sea. Yes, Lord, let the blessings rain down from the windows to the walls. Let all these blessings fall. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Turn down for what, Lord Jesus? Lil John 3:16. What is the minimum wage out here in Chicago? What's the minimum wage? Do y'all live in the same Chicago? What's going on? It should have been one answer. What is it? 11? What's the server wage out here? 4 something. Okay. All right. So servers get paid like 4 something an hour, and then like there's minimum wage, right? A lot of people, for some reason, they think that servers get paid minimum wage, and then the tips are just extra, but that's not true. They need money. All right. So a lot of people might go out to eat, and they're like, "Oh, I only got enough money to eat. I don't got enough money to tip." And it's like, look, if you don't got enough money to tip, you probably shouldn't be going out to eat. Like, you need to stay at the house. Get you a Lunchable, you know? Quit being annoying. I used to serve, I just know what it's like, man. We used to get robbed during the holidays. Suck, yeah, man, because we walk out with cash, so they're like, that's easy money right there, you know? They'd rob us, so they're like, all right, man, we got to stop getting robbed. So, like, it's too many people getting robbed, and they're walking out by yourself, so you can't walk out by yourself anymore. You got to have another person to walk out with. All right, it's called the buddy system. Because if you walk out with another person, that way you're invincible. It doesn't do anything. It does nothing. You're giving a robber more money. That's all you're doing. You're supposed to be doing 2-for-1 deals at the restaurant, not for the robber. Like, you ain't gonna run into somebody with a gun and they'll be like, give me all the money. Oh, it's 2 of y'all? Dang it, man. I only brought 1 bullet. All right, check it out. Single file line. Like, it's not a thing. It's dumb. Super stupid, man. But I used to live in Orlando, and it was hard to get a job there, which is weird, because there's plenty of opportunities there. They got Disney World, Sea World, all these amusement parks. They got Wet n Wild. They got a Fun Spot. They got a Christian amusement park called Holy Land Experience. Have y'all, who's heard of that? Make some noise. Okay, all right. Because for some reason, people think I'm lying when I say there's a Christian amusement park. There's an actual Christian amusement park called Holy Land Experience with actual rides. They got this one ride at Holy Land that goes like 90 feet in the air and just drops down. It's called Go to Hell. And, okay, I made it up. I lied. But what if they did? Hey, skip in line. You deserve it, man. Go to hell. Go ahead. We go home. I used to apply for jobs a lot. They wouldn't give me a job. Everywhere I go to I go to McDonald's. Oh, we're only hiring managers and assistant managers. I go to Southwest Airlines. Oh, you got to be certified to fly a plane. Shut up. I went to the Florida Mall to apply to be a security guard, which I thought would be super easy, because have y'all seen mall security? They're not real security. Like, they're professional tattletellers, you know what I mean? Like, they got plastic handcuffs. As long as you bring scissors when you steal something, you free, right? So I just assumed they was gonna give me the job. So I was like, when do I start? They were like, oh, in order for you to work here, you gotta take a 40-hour class, right? Take the 40-hour class, and you don't take the class, they're gonna give you a test, right? Take the test, and then you pass the test, you don't get a certificate. You come back there, you don't get. It was so annoying, right? But I really needed the job. So I took the 40-hour class. It took me 3 weeks for some reason. And when I came back, I was like, hey, y'all, guess who's certified to be a security guard? They're like, sorry, but we just hired another candidate for the job. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to blow up this mall, because it just took me 3 weeks to do this class, and you ain't gonna hire me? Is that what you're saying? They're like, sorry, but if we have an opening, we'll let you know. I was like, you need to let me know, because I don't need this stupid job. But I didn't say that out loud, because I need that stupid job. So I was like, yeah, whenever you get a chance, let me know. And so I was walking out, and I was calming down. I was like, woosah, preacher, you'll be fine. There's plenty of jobs out there. You don't need this job. And I was calming down, and then until I seen the guy they hired instead of me. Then I flipped out, because the guy they hired instead of me had no arms. I don't think that some of y'all heard me, right? So the guy they hired instead of me had no arms, y'all. I was so mad I wanted to steal something just because I know he can't do anything. If I stole something, what could a no-arm security guard do? Hey! Did you pay for them back M&Ms? Oh, you didn't pay. Let me tell you something, boy. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do can't really be used against you. In the food court of the mall, get these plastic cuffs out the back of my pockets and arrest yourself. Get these cuffs out the back of my pocket and arrest yourself. I was just tripping. Whoa, did you trip me? As soon as somebody rolled me over, it is going down. You done messed up. And he'd be like, put your hands by your back. And I'm like, you first. I know I'm going to hell for that. I already know, okay? I just didn't want to go alone. Thanks for laughing. You're a part of it now. We're all going on the Holy Land route. I need a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I know I want to start right now. I want to start. I just feel like it's a cool thing to say. I don't understand why people smoke cigarettes anymore. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, they prescribe. If you've been doing it for a long time, I'm not talking about you, but if you're new to cigarettes, you're just a dumb person, because like there's so many better options. Isn't weed legal here? Almost? Oh, okay, well, smoke cigarettes, my bad. I thought it was legal. I was trying to find you a better option. All right, well, I don't care if you smoke cigarettes. I just wish you would aim a little better, like, maybe not in my face. That'd be great. I was blowing in my face, man. Some lady did that today. She blew in my face for a long, she didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't like, I don't like your shirt. Like, it wasn't like that. But she blew in my face for a long time. She was like, I gotta get the kids tomorrow. I'm gonna pick them up, What are you, dragging? Like, how can you breathe this long, man? I wanted to be mad, but I was like, this is actually impressive, the amount of time. It was so long. It's like she had like 2 lungs or something. You know what I mean? So annoying. Or 3, how many lungs we got? Whatever, y'all know what I meant. It doesn't matter. She could breathe longer. I don't like y'all. How about that, all right? Y'all knew what I meant. Whatever, man. I used to work at the gym. It's fun. It's fun working at the gym. I started doing yoga, and I love yoga. I used to think yoga was gay, and then I did it, and I was like, I'm right. It's so gay. And I had to call my mom up. I was like, I got something to tell y'all. And she was like, again, and then I decided to get a yoga mat online because I love yoga so much. But it really surprised me the average price of a yoga mat, because I didn't think it was gonna be this expensive, right? Guess how much the average price of a yoga mat is? Nope. Okay, no. Who said $50? Where do you get your yoga mat? From Whole Foods? What do you mean $50? Who sponsors your yoga mat? Aladdin? Is that a magic yoga mat? That better fly me to the gym every single day, I know that. I can show you the stretch. You better. You just yelled out 50, regardless of what I was gonna ask you, didn't you? Anybody here got a favorite color? $50! It's like, you just gonna yell that whatever. No, it's like 30, which is still dumb. It's like, why would I pay $30 to lay on something when I can go to Dollar Tree and get like 5 placemats and just tape them together, right? That's how everybody that do yoga look. They try to keep their face still. It's so funny. I think yoga's bad for business. Like, why is your floor so dirty? You like, hey, you might want to bring your own floor. You don't want to lay down. I used to keep a carton of eggs in my car just in case somebody cut me off. And I don't do it anymore. The reason I stopped doing it is because I had this really bad situation. I was driving, right? Some dude in a minivan cut me off. I almost flipped out, but I was like, you know what? Calm down, you just had a great day. He got a minivan, he already gave up on life anyway, so like, let it slide, right? So I just gave him the horn. He flipped out. He gave me the middle finger, started calling me all kind of names, called me the N-word, right? Yeah, but he was black though, so I was like, whatever, this is like a barbershop right now. So, but I didn't like the way he flipped me off. So I was like, you done messed up, bro. And so I'm gonna really get him. So I started rolling down my window, right? But I had a manual window, so it took me like 45 minutes to get my window down, right? But 3 asthma attacks later, I get it like halfway down. I grab an egg and I throw it at the side of his window. He starts flipping out. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. I was dying, right? And then I see this back window down, right? Because it seemed like a really good idea to really get him, right? I know, it seemed like a great idea at the time. I didn't see the baby. And so, like, I know. It was halfway when I noticed, I was like, oh, snap. Too late to apologize. It's too late. This happened in 2007. Anyway, pow, hit the baby. Realized it was an ugly baby. Then I was like, 2 more eggs. No, 2 more eggs. Got the ugly baby. I can't stand ugly baby. I don't throw no 3 eggs at a baby. I threw 4. No, I mean, I don't mess with eggs anymore. I'm a vegan, right? Thank you, 4 vegans, for coming out to take over. No, I'm just playing. Vegan means we don't eat or wear animal products. I decided to be a vegan because I was sitting around one day and I thought to myself, I was like, man, I just got way too many friends. And how do I fix this? And so I decided, and it worked. No one wants to go out to eat anymore. They hate you and stuff. No, I'm a vegan because I like animals. And I don't want anyone here thinking I'm saying that if you eat meat, you're a bad person. I don't want you to think I'm saying that at all, because you already know. So, like, why would I say that again? No, I don't even like animals like that, to be honest with you. I like baby animals. I like any baby animals. Like kittens, oh my gosh, they do something to me. I don't know what it is, man. I love kitties, man. People think I'm joking. You don't like kitties, man. I love kittens. I love kittens so much I'm allergic to them, and I don't care, all right? I could die from petting a kitty. That's pretty gangster right there. I'm gonna pet a kitty or die trying? Come on, man. Get out of here. A kitten could shoot me with a gun. Pow! Ah! You're so fluffy! Like, I love it so much. I'm gonna love a kitty. Anyway. Sorry, I get out of hand sometimes when I think about kittens. People don't like vegans. I get there's some annoying vegans out there, for sure, all right? There's a lot of annoying, you're the candidate. The fact that you said right here means you're annoying immediately. I don't even know you. I was like, there's some annoying vegans. I'm annoying. You already know your place. All right, so we found, you're actually the most annoying person now, you know what I mean? Like, so, I'm just serious. No, but listen, for real. Why? Are you like super like Peter vegan or something? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, Yeah, did someone groan? Like, what? Think about the most annoying person you know. They eat meat. Y'all annoying too. That's all I'm saying. Everybody is annoying, all right? What's something annoying that a vegan does that meat eaters don't do? What's something annoying? Tell me. Huh? We tell you that we're, what do you mean we talk all about it? You act like I just walked on stage like, hey y'all, my name is Preacher Lawson and let the comedy vegan. Like I didn't do that. I waited 45 minutes. You hate the fact that we tell you we're vegan? Who else do you hate? People with allergies? They gotta tell you. Here Karen go again. Oh, really? Really, Karen? We know you lactose intolerant. You know why we're lactose intolerant? Why? Because we ain't cows. That's why, man. We're not cows. That's why we can't process that. It's weird, man. That's why, cow milk has that animal protein in it. In order for us to break it down, it takes calcium from our bones. It weakens our bones. That's why the countries with the highest state of osteoporosis, they consume the most milk. That's why you don't see us got milk signs anymore, all right? Lying about strong bones. Some of y'all do your research on TV, you think lizards talk, and it's just a Geico commercial. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, a black vegan that does yoga, he must like white girls. What are you, a psychic? Like that? That's not true at all. I don't like them. I love them. No, I'm joking. No, look, man, I like women, man. If I ever choose a preference, I'm choosing black because I'm black and I can relate to that more, all right? But I'm just saying, I ain't saying that I think white people ain't attractive or Spanish people or, what's another one? Huh? Yeah, one of them. Like, I think, everybody fine, bruh. Get out of here. I don't know how you look at a whole race and think the whole race is unattractive. I think it's stupid, man. Especially black people. We're so tropical, man. What you mean? You got my complexion, I'm like dark chocolate, you know? You got some caramel black people, you know? Went to the Bahamas recently, realized I'm not even dark, you know, like there's levels. Right? White people, y'all got variation too, because you got regular white, right? Then you got, you know, you got whiter, right? You got clear, you know, like there's a bunch, man. I'm gonna tell you my type is. I love women that make me laugh. I love it. I love women that make me laugh. You know, if a girl make me laugh, I fall in love fast. I be like, girl, you are stupid. Listen, we've been knowing each other for 2 minutes. But I know you the one. Like, I love funny women. You just can't be funnier than me and we're good, you know what I mean? My ex was hilarious. You know what else she is? My ex. I ain't doing that. You ain't gonna try to be funny. Don't try to embarrass me. We had parties, everybody huddled around. Your girl's so funny. What are you doing, huh? Why are you trying to embarrass me? You'll see LeBron's wife just going around talking to him. You'll see that. It's annoying, man. So annoying. I don't care if a girl taller than me, man. I do not care. Dudes be like, man, girl can't be taller. I don't care if a girl taller than me. That does not, girl, get this loving. I don't care. Don't matter to me. You just can't be able to beat me up. That's all I care about. Yeah, I want to get in an argument with my lady and think, oh, snap, she mad. You know, like, oh, snap, she mad. You know, not that. I do not care. I think women that do the eyebrows are weird. I think it's weird. Women do the eyebrows for some reason. I like a one person laugh. And you know, she's the only woman in here that don't do her eyebrows. Like, she was like, I don't get it either. It's weird, right? This is weird. Women do the eyebrows for other women. That's why. If a man cares about your eyebrows, it's because he did your eyebrows. You understand? He got something to tell y'all. You understand? Like, we don't care about your eyebrows. Unless it's one eyebrow, that's the only time we care. Then we're like, why is that squirrel taking a nap on your forehead? Like, then we notice, but if you got some regular eyebrows, we don't care. I seen some girl shave off her real eyebrow and then draw it on herself. What if I just shaved off all my hair and I just colored it in? You know how weird? I'm Crayola man. I can't believe How long you been following me? Just the whole show, huh? All right. You got 2 lights, all right. I gotta ask him, I don't even know why I did that. That was so dumb. I can't breathe. You having a good time tonight? Make some noise. I didn't care if y'all was having a good time. I was trying to breathe. All right. What was I talking about? I almost got in a fight with a woman. This is what happened. Listen, this is what happened, because I was on a flight. I don't know where I was on the flight. Doesn't matter. I was on a plane, and I had to use a bathroom. And the stupid flight attendant, she wouldn't let me go. She was like, "It's about to be turbulence. You can't use the bathroom." I was like, I should probably go now if it's about to be, right? My bladder's full. I don't want to be twerking in my seat, right? I should go to the bathroom right now. And she's like, "You can't go." And I'm like, "Look, I'm either gonna pee in that bathroom or in row 11F. It's up to you." I sat in 18F, but I didn't like the way the dude in 11F was looking at me. No, I was like, "I pee on you, bro." Anyway, so I fell asleep on the plane. She made me mad because she woke me up. She's like, hey, do you want some pretzels? And I'm like, "No, I want to sleep." And you just woke me up. Why would you wake someone up on a plane? Who wants to be up 30,000 feet in the air like, what happens next? Nobody. Why would you wake me up? It's so mad. I would never hit a woman, but I just left my foot in the aisle. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I'm gonna let the Lord do his work, right? Leave my foot right there. And I ended up falling back asleep, but every time I wake up too much in the middle of the night, I start to have nightmares. And I woke up, I had a nightmare, and I yelled something out. Before I tell you what I yelled out, I just want to say it don't matter what I yelled out, because I yelled out on a plane. Doesn't matter. I could have woke up yelling this peanut butter jelly time. Doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna wake up joining me like, where you at? Where you at? There you go. Peanut butter jelly. No one's doing that. I was getting robbed in my dream, and they didn't know that. And I woke up and yelled, "He's got a gun," which is not something you yell on the plane. You know, everybody started flipping out. This grown man peed on himself. Like, it was me, but she should let me know, like I told her ahead of time. Dating outside your race is different. It's different. I kill it with these transitions. So, dating outside your race is different. This one I different. First date I ever went out with a white girl, we were driving through Death Valley, Nevada, right? I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but it's beautiful, right, when you're safe inside your car. And I was driving with her, and I was looking around. I was like, man, these mountains are so beautiful. Aren't they, white girlfriend? And then she was like, "Just call me Vanessa." And I was like, "My bad, I'm new to this." I was like, "But don't you think they're beautiful?" And her response was, "Oh my gosh, these mountains are so beautiful. Let's go climb them." And I was like, "Calm down, Cinderella." You know, like, let's not go die. You know, it sounds like a better idea. And I'm not saying it's some white people stuff, climbing up mountains. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is anybody black I know wouldn't have suggested that. That's all I'm saying. Climbing mountains in Death Valley. I was like, it's in the name. They gave us clues right there. And she was like, "Well, that couple looks like they're walking around the bottom of the mountain." It's a black couple, right? And I was like, "Well, they're walking around the bottom of the mountain. They ain't going through the top, you know?" She's like, "I want to see a little bit." And I was like, whatever. So we parked. We actually run into the other couple. We say, "What's up?" They say, "What's up?" Back. Super sweet. We start walking up the mountain. And it was fun. It was fun for a little bit. I was walking up, and I was looking around, and I felt bad because I was like, man, I've been talking all this smack, and it is fun. So I turned to her, I admitted to her, I was like, "You know what, white girl from Vanessa? I'm so glad you suggested this, because I'm having a great time." She's like, "I told you it's gonna be a lot of fun." And I was like, "Yeah," and it was great until I seen some fresh doo-doo on the ground. And I was like, that's so weird, because I didn't do that. You know what I mean? So I was like, how did that get there if I didn't do that? I was like, "Did you do that? That was fast, girl." When did you do that? When did you like teleport your doo-doo over here and put a paw mark next to it? That's crazy. And she goes, "It wasn't me, silly. It was probably just a mountain lion." What? How? How do you just say that and be calm? What do you mean it's probably just a mountain lion? She says, "Don't worry about it, silly. Mountain lions are way more afraid of us than we are of them. We just gotta stand up to them." I said, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's stupid. You trying to tell me if I see a mountain lion live, I'm supposed to be like, 'Hold up, mountain lion.'" you better stop in my line, because I Googled you. And then the mountain lion just walks off like, hey, my bad, man. I didn't know you had Wi-Fi. Let me get out of here. I was going to murder you, but you Googled me. I got to leave now. I said, listen, man, I don't know what nursery rhyme you heard growing up, but it wasn't Black and Jill went up the hill to get eaten by some mountain lions. We have to leave for your safety, okay? Because I'm so much faster than you. Like, it's not even close. It's not. Look, I was in track. I'm gonna show you. And then I was like, we in the mountain talking about some mountain lions. There ain't no regular lions. We in there. I ain't no mountain person. I'm from Memphis. This is a bad idea. We gotta leave. She's like, I want to stay up here longer. And I was like, good luck, Rapunzel, because I ain't about to save you. And I was gone. I was like Mario Kart when he hits that little arrow thing in the game. I was like, I forgot how it goes. Anyway, forgot. So I got to the bottom and I started breathing hard and I was sweating, but I was like, I made it. And I look across the street and I see a couple looking at me just weird. And I'm like, why are they looking at me weird? Then I realized I just walked up the mountain with a white girl. And ran down by myself. I was like, I can see how that looks. I can see how that looks. You think I'm OJ Part 2, that's what that look is. She's alive. I don't know if she's alive. I know I'm single now. My name is Preacher Lawson. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.